Delhi sat in his office, staring blankly at his laptop. The blinking cursor mocked him. For weeks, work had become a blur of half-done reports and side glances. His assistant, Faye, now barely looked him in the eye. Someone was whispering about him, again. Then came the message that chilled his spine, check your email. He did. An anonymous address had sent a video attachment. He clicked. It was him. In the guest room. With Miriam. From the angle, the footage had been captured by a camera hidden behind the curtain, clear as day, with audio. Delhi watched, horrified, as the sounds of his betrayal echoed through the office speakers. He slammed the laptop shut. Too late. Outside his door, he heard giggles. Whispers. Someone mumbled, disgusting. Back home, Miriam had vanished. Gone. Left behind were her clothes, her phone, everything but her dignity. Even the house help wouldn't say where she went. Tola acted surprised, but her eyes said otherwise. I'm sure she'll be back, she told Delhi with a straight face. Girls like that always return to the scene of their shame. He stared at her, searching for a crack in the mask. Nothing. That Sunday, they attended a naming ceremony in the neighborhood. Tola wore white lace, gaily tall and perfect like a queen's crown. Delhi barely touched his food. The women whispered as they passed. Is that him? Ha! Men will disgrace themselves. Delhi couldn't breathe. Then, the master stroke. As they were leaving, Tola smiled and greeted an older woman. Ah! Mama Rank, good evening oh. The woman hugged her warmly, then turned to Delhi and hissed. Hissed. Loud. Public. Tola gently held Delhi's hand. Let's go, dear. Some people don't know how to behave in public. Her voice was silk. But it cut like blade. That night, Delhi confronted her. What are you doing, Tola? What exactly do you want from me? She looked at him. Long and hard. Then she whispered, just watching you burn slowly. His breath caught. She stepped closer. You were careless with fire, Delhi. Now you live in the smoke. And she left him standing in the hallway, drenched in shame, choking on fear. Meanwhile, unknown to Delhi, Tola had been digging deeper than he knew. Bank statements. Call logs. Conversations with Miriam's cousin. The betrayal was just the tip. What she found beneath it could destroy more than a marriage, it could wreck his career, reputation, and everything his name stood for. And she was just getting started. The house was quiet, too quiet. Delhi stood at the balcony, staring into the dark waves crashing against the rocks below, the same view he once found calming. Now, it felt like the sea was mocking him too. His phone buzzed. Another anonymous message. This one wasn't a video. It was a PDF. Subject, proposal submitted by D. Thadikoya, plagiarism report. He opened it. His proposal, the one that won his firm a major government contract, had been flagged for intellectual theft. A breakdown of similarities. Sources. Evidence. He had copied parts from an old project his firm had rejected years ago. It was internal property. A serious violation. He nearly dropped the phone. Who sent this? How? He called his colleague Tanji. The line rang and rang, then voicemail. He called again. Still no answer. That night, he searched the study, thinking maybe someone had broken in. Maybe someone hacked his computer. Instead, he found something worse. In the filing cabinet, behind a row of text documents, was a USB drive. He plugged it into his laptop. It contained copies of the flagged proposal. Voice notes of his call with Miriam, planning the submission. Screenshots of his chats. Even pictures of the original project he copied from. Labeled neatly in folders. Each one named. Meticulously. As though someone had been building a case. Someone close. Someone smart. Someone with access. His hands shook. He heard footsteps behind him. Tola stood at the door, arms crossed. I warned you, Deli. But you thought I'd cry and beg. Like those women in the movies. He turned to her, panic rising. You set me up? Her face softened. She even smiled. No, darling. You set yourself up. I just helped you press send. She walked over slowly, picked up the USB, and held it like a trophy. I could ruin you tonight. That contract? Gone. Your job? Gone. Your name? Finished. But I won't. Not yet. Why? He croaked. Because punishment isn't the end, Deli. It's the journey. The next morning, Deli got a call from Human Resources. They wanted to discuss the source of his proposal. Then another from a journalist. Mr. Adekoya, can we get your comment on the allegation of intellectual theft and workplace harassment? 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 He called Tola in a frenzy. She didn't pick up. But she texted. You should have remembered who you married. And what I'm capable of.